So wait, what are the options again? You're either too dumb, too careful, too butt hurt, or too douchey.
Too anal.
Too anal and too douchey are slightly different, I think. I mean, because look, ENTJ is anal and douchey, whereas INFJ is anal in a passive aggressive kind of a way.
You think douche has to be assertive?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think you might be right. Okay, so we've got introverted judgers being anal and extroverted judgers being
See, is INFJ even really a judger? They seem like a judger, though.
an INFJ. They
I mean,
are,
they're NI-DOMs, but they seem like judgers,
I mean, they are technically genders.
according to MBTI.
Well, yeah. Um, I would argue no, because they lead with a information gathering function.
Right. And I call INTPs judgers. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say that you can feel the judginess in the INTP that's a function kind of judge, not like you're being judgmental kind of judge, right?
Well, they're also being judgmental.
INTPs?
Yeah. At least at first, until you make them question their principle, their standing on things.
Right. Well, they may be being judgmental, but I think it's also fair to say that they're remarkably removed from the FE dances going on around them.
It's a beautiful thing.
And they're not doing that's not a dance move they're doing. Some
They're
of
standing.
them, some of them a little bit. Some of them, it's it's the thing that they do to prevent from ever having to dance. It's like one trick, you know. Keep your
Yeah.
mouth shut. Make sure you know why and what you're gonna say and why it's a good thing to say. Can you
They're the
imagine
white.
never acting on impulse?
All the best things happen.
What a fucking nightmare. We
Like
all like
literally,
horror
I think
stuff all the time.
impulse.
What's that?
I think that literally, like all different things are impulsive.
Yeah, well,
If you plan for something, then by the time you do it, you've kind of done
that's true. Because you know, it's quantity of things that you take on mentally. Really is the difference between TI and TE in some sense. Like TE takes on one step, figures out how to do that step well, then takes on the next step, figures out how to do the next step well. And like if there's look ahead, then that's a step. Research research shit and then make predictions according to how you first learned how to um, predict from data by researching this, and then it's like it's all learned.
Yeah, it's not very, in my observation,
It's not very what?
creative.
Right. Well, it's not very sexy, but in general, it's like it's professional.
Which is super boring. Unless
Unless what?
you're a Dom or something. I don't know. Use your imagination.
What does this thing say? Same I'm doing this. Same I'm doing this. What the fuck video is that on? Oh. Same I'm doing this on the tsunami video.
Who's Hayadair?
I don't know.
Hayadar. Hayadar. Hayadar.
I like this Vinicius Vinci fellow.
That was me. That was at Hayadair. It's not Hostmark.
Sounds like
hey, how's it going, not Hostmark?
Are you talking to him?
Wait, what was that, Eric?
I said, hey, how's it going, not Hostmark?
You're talking to him right now?
Yeah, I'm talking to Eric right now.
That's awesome. I have people say the same thing.
I'm doing okay. I just taking a break from homework and eating some sketty.
Right on.
How's the Adderall?
It's working.
What?
If you don't,
I don't know. He's assuming I'm using Adderall, I guess.
It's this comment I'm reading right here is interesting because I like it. It's in response to Renwark.
Doesn't even sound like he's.
And he says, I especially like this channel because of the lack of production, aka spontaneity. I started working for the advertising and filmmaking industry since 1999. When I see too much effort on production, I expect a lack of meaningful content. Maybe the videos could be framed without the address bar and tabs open, but it doesn't bother when we're interested in the conversations. Non-edited videos are a must, despite short ones are more digestible for newcomers and busy kind of people. I like the raw stuff. P.S. I love the outdoor monologues and outdoor chatting with famous real people. Well, that's a very nice comment. Thank you, Vinicius Vinci.
yeah, I gave it the old thumb up.
So, Eric, I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
So last time we talked, you were talking about FI and how it helps you, or I guess when you're doing FI, you're also an example of that would be like saying what you like and dislike and what you like about something or someone and the qualities that you like about them.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't NI do that too?
Well, NI knows the simple truth of the matter. So FI might value a certain other highly, and I might know that this other is logically a poor choice for a variety of reasons. And it might know as well that you feel strongly towards the individual other, but NI is the thing that's going to go, it doesn't matter how much you want to put that potted plant right there, it doesn't fit. It's not going to fit there. And so it's like, that's the difference between feeling and NI. Feeling tells you that you really want to put the plant there. NI tells you it's not going to fit.
So with types that have both NI and FI, how would that play out? Would it just be like what the dominant function is and the more dominant one?
Yeah.
Well, I can't hear you, Eric, if you're talking.
Apparently, you're boring him.
Well, there's INTJ. They have NI and FI. And
ISFP.
ISFP has NI and FI. And ESFP has NI and FI. And
What Quadra is that? That'd be Quadra, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know that stuff very well. Regardless, I think you have NI and FI, then where they're on your stack is going to determine which one you prioritize. Do you prioritize the reality that the potted plant doesn't fit there, or do you prioritize the reality that you want to put it there anyway? You know, and if it's for example, the reason, let's say you're an FI dom, it means you have TE in the fourth, and for ISFP has NI in the third. So they exist in a world where they instinctually prioritize understanding the world through their own valuings of things. And they have a hidden agenda that says, I want to prioritize the truth. And I want probably to have the truth align with my experience. So I think that's the area of growth for ISFP or the way that they develop as human beings is they start to align their feelings with the truth one way or another and start to prioritize the truth more highly than their own feelings. Just as for me, I start to prioritize increasingly, or at some point in my life began to prioritize the perceptions and affirmation of others over my own inclination towards the NETI contrary fighty kind of a thing, right? I didn't want to be off-putting more than I wanted to be a dick or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, FE would be your reward zone for an ENTP, I guess. Yeah. So, likewise, I feel like something would play out with an INTJ, for instance, with FI being in the third, and them wanting to, I don't know, get their reward out of that. They want to put the plant there even if it doesn't fit because it make them feel good if it did.
Well, I think what they want is a world in which they feel comfortable doing the inefficient thing. You know, it's like they're made up of efficiency with TE and NI. As a tool function, they got TE, so they're about you should do the efficient thing. NI first, you should do the true thing. And the thing is, FI then is very much the counterbalancing force in the third slot. It says, but ultimately what we care about is what we like and having things how we like them and enjoying the experience of liking them. And they show that they value people by doing little things for them and stuff. INTJs. And ISTJs too.
What sort of little things are you talking about?
Well, ISTJs, what they do, I think, is a little fucking